Good evening and welcome to NNX, where we give you campus news faster than you can eat a bowl of mac and cheese. I'm Logan Schijano.
And I'm Hannah John. Let's dive right into tonight's stories.
88% of Illinois school districts reported staffing shortages during the fall semester, according to a survey by the Illinois Association of Regional Superintendents of Schools. NNN's Gabrielle Coriati tells us more about this shortage and how it's affecting District 65 and District 202.
Paraprofessionals, substitute teachers, custodians, security guards, and nutritional staff. All positions Evanston Township High School is struggling to fill.
An impact on classroom staff too, just not having the other people in the building to support the school in the ways that it needs to be supported.
Paraprofessionals work alongside teachers with special education students. Without their support,
it has an impact then on the classroom teacher, the regular education teacher, and being able to adequately meet the needs of all the students, or at least meet them as well as they could be met.
Because of the sub shortage, full-time teachers have to cover for their colleagues.
We do get paid for covering extra classes, but it takes away time that we would otherwise use for grading and planning.
District 65 is seeing the same shortages.
We have had to really collaborate, and we really think a lot of teachers' creativity.
But both districts grateful to have enough full-time teachers.
Find ourselves very fortunate. There's a lot of work that goes into doing that. It's not without its challenges, but we've been largely able to staff our buildings.
A challenge now, and with COVID-19, a concern for the future.
I'm also concerned about long-term, what's going to happen in 5 to 10 years. The circumstances that we face now, the challenges of the job, more people are going to be leaving the profession with fewer people coming in.
A test for school districts in Evanston and beyond. Gabrielle Coriati, Northwestern News Network.
Staffing shortages continue to affect these school districts and students needing support.
Shifting into this past week's COVID numbers on campus, Northwestern's COVID-19 dashboard shows that the campus had a 2.25% positivity rate. There were 95 new cases. There were 95 new positive cases on campus from January 28th to February 3rd.
Currently, fully vaccinated students are not required to test regularly, so the dashboard only includes those from people who choose to be tested. The Illinois case of the so-called stealth Omicron, an Omicron subvariant, was discovered by Northwestern Medicine, NU officials said on January 31st. But with no mandatory testing requirement or at-home test pickup, some students say
similar institutions have testing requirements weekly for their students, and I just think Northwestern kind of isn't living up.
Researchers are still trying to investigate vaccine strength against stealth Omicron. Experts say high-quality masks and limiting large social gatherings will reduce the spread.
Some new faces on the court of Welsh Wright Arena. A dance squad from Marion Senior Living Home buzzed a move during a Northwestern basketball game last Tuesday. A yearly performance they practiced late last month with the help of Northwestern cheerleaders. NNS reporter Maria Hum is here with us now to talk with us about how these seniors are strutting their stuff. So, Maria, why do these dancers come back every year?
Many of these ladies are former dancers, cheerleaders, and gymnasts, and just reuniting with their long life activity. Also, when they were practicing, you could really just tell that they love being around Northwestern cheerleaders and the positivity that they bring to the Marion.
Yeah, and so how do Northwestern cheerleaders get involved?
Yeah, they've been doing this in a way to give back to not only the Evanston community, but also the Marion, one of their lifelong sponsors. I know that this is such a rewarding experience for both the dancers and the cheerleaders.
Thanks, Maria. Logan?
Dancing to another celebration, I went to Saturday's Argyle Lunar New Year parade to learn more about the festivity's cultural significance for Asian and Asian American communities. Floats, lions, and 2 human hamster wheels filled Argyle Street on Saturday as the uptown community rang in the Lunar New Year.
This is the year of the tiger, so tiger simplifies energy, vigor.
From elected officials to first-timers like Abigail Moy and her family, The parade attracted roughly 3,000 people, according to an organizer.
Our kids are getting older and they finally getting excited about how to celebrate New Year's. We're trying to just expose them to some cultural stuff. They really like the dragon dance, the lion dance. It's something that looks pretty cool, so.
And the parade was more than just fun and festivities. It was about celebrating community and culture here in Uptown Chicago.
We have seen people from outside of our neighborhood come here and commit hate crimes against Asian Americans. The only way that we can overcome that is really people coming together in unity against it, and that's what you see here today.
Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot says it falls on everyone to take a stand.
If there's an attack on this community, it's an attack on all of us.
The parade through the North Chicago neighborhood dates back 40 years and was the last public event in the area before COVID-19. After a virtual parade a year ago, Saturday's return to the streets was much needed.
This is a big opportunity for us to be with friends, with family members, and to celebrate together.
Roaring in the new year. Logan Schijano, Northwestern News Network. The events continue over this week, lighting up the last day of celebrations with a Lantern Festival next Tuesday. It's pretty cool, right, Hannah?
Yeah, it's so amazing. So what was your favorite part about the parade?
You know, it was great to see so many families there, and they got really creative with all the different floats, and there was actually a miniature toy CTA vehicle that some people were riding along in. So it was really a good atmosphere all around.
That's so cool. Talk about families. It's really a festival close to my heart. I got digital red pocket from my family, which is money. So yeah, so it's so amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Well, you know, speaking of festivities, Valentine's Day is coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we can't tell you where to find the person that makes you fall in love at first sight. And then as Andrew Rowan gives us a behind-the-scenes look at a local business where you can fall in love at first bite.
You have a milk chocolate vegan made with oat milk.
When you step inside Noir de Bin in downtown Evanston, you'll be greeted by owner Journey Shannon.
When you grow up, you think about Hershey's and Mars, and you think big companies.
She learned how to make her own chocolate in Hawaii on a trip after culinary school.
And I am getting ready to make some chocolate.
Her beans have come from Peru, Honduras, Cameroon, and more.
But it's been wonderful experimenting with the different beans because they all tell their own story.
She's been honing her craft for over 10 years, but only got the opportunity to open a store amid the pandemic in late 2020.
I don't care what it could happen in the world. This opportunity arrived. I've been waiting for it for 25 years, and I walked in, and every day it's wonderful. It never feels like work.
Shannon says the boutique and the chocolate are designed to be a vehicle for affirmation.
We forget to give each other or give ourselves a gold star. So with joy, pleasure, happiness is just to remind you, you are deserving of such.
The menu varying based off her inspiration. From milk chocolate to dark hazelnut, you never know what you'll discover. Shannon herself says she's always learning.
So it's this blank canvas that just wants you to tell it what direction you want it to go in.
She's confident you'll find something to enjoy.
This is just a place that you can come to and feel love and joy and happiness. And whether you want to give a gift to self or someone else, there's something here for you.
A sweet way to melt someone's heart.
If you like chocolate, I think it's your first love.
Andrew Rowan, Northwestern News Network.
Check out their website for gift boxes for your special someone or yourself.
Well, that's all the time we have tonight. Thanks so much for watching.
Stay tuned for the Northwestern News Report and Politicat coming up next. I'm Hannah Jiang.
And I'm Logan Schijano. Good night.